10 rappers that lost millions of fans in seconds. Hi guys, welcome back to Flex Offenders. Rappers are human beings, and at times they either impress or annoy. Their situation is far different from ours. Ever found yourself disgusted by what your favorite rapper did? Well, there may be over 1 million fans feeling the same as you at that time. When rappers make mistakes, they lose millions of fans in seconds and gain them later after apologizing or showing remorse for what they did. Don't forget to subscribe and comment "Lost," and we will pick one person for a shout out in the next video. 10. Chance the Rapper.
Give me a break. Just give me a break. Break me off a piece of that ambiguous mixed booty.
Chance the Rapper has had a tough 2019. When he first rose to fame, fans liked his type of music, which was defiant yet religious, and his mixtapes and singles hit the charts worldwide. Chance had everything going well for him, until he became a family person and recorded a new album reflecting his life as a dad and husband. Well, every artist always has high expectations, and nobody is ever sure of what the outcome will be. For Chance, the Big Day album wasn't what his fans were anticipating. Just like its colorless CD and Chance's hand album art, fans felt that the album was empty. They believed it didn't live up to his past projects. One thing I know about the rap game is that when your new album flops in sales, it's like a done deal. Ask Iggy Azalea. Taking a look at Chance's third mixtape, Color Book, that was released in 2016 exclusively on Apple Music and made available on other channels, it was the talk of the town, an instant hit, and even the first mixtape to win a Grammy. He perhaps thought that his future works would be appreciated by the same measure. Turns out, Chance the Rapper lost millions of rappers in seconds. 9. Lil Nas X. Old Town Road was an instant hit. Nobody thought an African American would look so good as a cowboy, did you? Until Lil Nas X mixed cowboyism with a little hip-hop. The future looked bright for the rapper, and everything was on track. He even signed endorsement deals with Wrangler. The jeans teamed up with a rising star for a collection. And country music fans, who had got fond of the rapper, went furious. Country music and Wrangler jeans don't fall far from each other, and it was the most popular jeans for the country music fans until it happened. Most of them vowed to boycott the brand after the company announced its partnership with the musician. Old Town Road topped the charts, and he rapped "Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty." The outrage from the racist country music fans was felt far and wide, with sentiments echoed across all social media platforms. The Wrangler jeans were adorned with "Wrangler on my booty" on the back pocket. Wrangler released a statement after the uproar saying, "Since 1947, we've offered jeans for a variety of wearers and occasions. Our Western heritage and offering quality products for all wearers will always be the very heart of the brand." Lil Nas X had won country music fans with his songs and lost them in a flip. 8. Drake. Drake has lost and gained fans since he became famous. He's aware that one silly mistake would make him lose a part of his fan base. The rapper has avoided being involved in scandals that would taint his image, but he hasn't been able to prevent all of them, some which he doesn't even have control of. Early in 2019, hip-hop fans heard a new terminology, Drake curse. By the sound of it, it doesn't look like a good thing. Fans took to social media to joke about Drake jinxing Alabama when they lost to Clemson in college football playoff national championship. After the new year, Drake had posted a video wearing an Alabama sweatshirt talking about resolutions where he said, and I quote, "All that resolution stuff is great. All that mental talk to yourself is great. But what you gotta do on the first, you gotta get up and actually do it." The Alabama football Twitter account also shared the video with the caption, "Get your mind right. Motivation from Drake reppin' Bama." Within minutes, Alabama fans were on social media stating they didn't want his endorsement because he was bad luck. ESPN got into the fun-making on Drake and posted Drake wearing sweatshirts of different teams, which lost tremendously, and asked, "Will Alabama fall victim to the Drake curse?" On Twitter, sure enough, Alabama was thrashed mercilessly and topped by Clemson 44-16. Just like that, millions of people didn't want to hear Drake endorse anything that mattered to them. 7. JayZ. When JayZ launched Tidal, it was for the world, but he made it look like it wasn't, and his fans felt uninvolved and cut their ties with the rapper. In 2005's remix of Kanye's Diamond from Sierra Leone, JayZ rapped, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man. So let me handle my business, damn." And that was like telling his fans that he was an entity and he needed space to manage his stuff. Blue's dad has different businesses, and Tidal is one of them. He has invested in real estate, nightlife, and film production. He may not forget about how JayZ sold kilos of drugs to survive in Brooklyn, Marcy projects, and regardless of what he's worth right now, his fans always wanted to feel included in the journey. When launching Tidal, he didn't involve his community of Marcy project in Brooklyn. He even had Alicia Keys speak at the press conference to address the famous friends turned investors in Tidal. What followed was the app dropping out of the iTunes Top 700, and JayZ was taking significant losses. According to critics, JayZ hasn't had a successful rap career as he's had before. He may have all the money in the world, but it hurts to see your entire fan base tumble. 6. YG.
I spotted you out in the crowd. I asked you if you fuck with Donald Trump. You said you don't know. So since you don't know, I need you to make up your mind tonight. I need you to say your name. I want you to state your name because I know your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your grandfather is watching. I want you to state your name and yell out, fuck Donald Trump. No, you won't. Get his ass out of here.
YG doesn't stop to amuse hip-hop fans. He's reckless with his actions, just like almost every rapper. Who doesn't know the majority of African-American celebrities don't agree with Donald Trump? Nearly all of them, except one who we know, Kanye West. It doesn't surprise us to know that YG is one of the vocal people about Trump's administration, and he doesn't want any of his fans to support Trump. FDT, which means what you think it means, is one of YG's famous songs. So the rapper happened to perform in Mala Luna Music Fest in San Antonio, Texas, and he kicked a fan from the stage for merely refusing to curse the commander-in-chief. The rapper told the super excited fan, and I quote, "I don't know if I want to shake your hand yet. Listen, I spotted you out in the crowd. I asked you if you with Donald Trump. You said you don't know. So, since you don't know, I need you to make up your mind tonight. Because I know your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your grandfather is watching. I want you to state your name and go, Donald Trump. No, you won't. He a Donald Trump supporter. Get his ass out of here." Since releasing FDT featuring the late Nipsey Hussle in 2016, YG has been throwing jabs at the president and even calling him a wicked man a couple of times. He also destroyed a Trump piñata unaccountable times, calling it, "You racist ass, old ass mother." YG even went further to team up with Yeasty Boys, which is an LA bagel truck, to give out F Donald Trump bagels to Compton voters. After the fan was removed from the show, YG continued ranting about the fan being a Trump supporter. Been wondering why YG hasn't been as popular as he was before in 2016? Rants like these. He practically told his fans that they shouldn't be his fans if they supported Trump, and actually lost them. 5. Eminem. It's hard being Donald Trump and the president of the USA at the same time. It seems hip-hop hates the POTUS by default. Eminem hates the president, and his 2017 album didn't sell that well. Slim Shady doesn't care that he lost half his fan base, and after poor sales and losing fans that support Donald Trump, and he even shouted, "So be it." Eminem faced criticism for throwing jabs at the former Celebrity Apprentice host, while the hip-hop community cheered him. He even rapped in his Chloroseptic remix. "Then I took a stand, went at my 10 face and practically cut my base in half, and still outsold you." In an interview with Billboard magazine, Eminem stated that he was okay with losing half of his fans for doing what he thought was right, and he never saw how a billionaire like Trump would help America. Eminem's 2017 album, Revival, sold about 267,000 copies in its first week. The previous one, the Marshall Mathers LP 2, sold 792,000 copies in its first week. Eminem went on to say that Hillary Clinton had her flaws, but anything would be better than a Trump government. Poor Eminem, mixing politics with business. 4. Iggy Azalea. Back in 2014, you couldn't go anywhere and leave without hearing Fancy, which was Iggy Azalea's chart topper. These days, we only have her memories. Whatever happened, I can assure you she didn't stop rapping. So what made her lose her grip as a rapper? Her sex tape with her ex-boyfriend, Heffy Wine, who also demanded the rights to the music she recorded before her big break. Iggy Azalea also locked horns with other female rappers, Nicki Minaj, Azalea Banks, culminating into a beef with the two rappers and Australian rapper lost airtime. Iggy's personal problems ruined her career. She had a hard time with her management, and shows were canceled. She watched as her rap career came crashing down, and she lost millions of fans. 3. Offset. Offset was doing pretty well with his whole crew, and his relationship with Cardi B was admired by fans until he decided to cheat on her. Cardi posted on Instagram that she was breaking up with Offset, and rumors of the Migos rapper cheating spread like bushfire. Offset began a public campaign of winning his woman back and even interrupted her at the Rolling Live music festival. It wasn't the first time Offset was cheating, but Cardi always took him back. Also, this time Cardi gave the rapper another chance, but the harm had already been done, and Offset lost a lot of fans. The Migos rapper posted on Twitter that he missed his wife and was desperately trying to get her back. Crashing Cardi's set at the Rollin' Loud festival was described as toxic and display of harassment by fans, which meant they didn't recognize him anymore. 2. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
You start talking about Cardi in his text. What happened?
Nah, that's what happens when you talk. Relax.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj started feuding before Motorsport. Fans were quick to note that their lyrics were targeted against each other. Cardi then said in an interview that she heard the song before Nicki was done with doing her final verse. Minaj took to Twitter and wrote that she was the one who encouraged Migos to tag Cardi along on the track. A series of accusations followed afterward, and the more Cardi talked, the more her fans felt that she was trying to make Nicki look bad. It turns out that the feud may have been stage managed all along, and the rappers were even photographed having a friendly conversation at the Met Gala. Feeling played, some fans were disappointed, and both rappers lost a good number of them. 1. Lil Pump.
You do that shit? That was you? You think you funny? Go up here and do that shit, pussy. Stupid bitch.
The worst thing a rapper can do is embarrass people who pay them. Lil Pump hit the headlines when he threw his microphone at a fan. Apparently, Lil Pump was performing when a fan threw a water bottle at him. He got outraged, stopped the show, confronted the fan, and whipped his microphone at him. He then walked off the set, and just like that, the show ended. From the footage, Lil Pump's guard was seen hitting the fan simultaneously, injuring him. Fans took to social media to express their frustrations. How can a rapper and his security beat up a fan for throwing a water bottle? In a matter of seconds, Lil Pump had already lost millions of fans.